What's up, guys? It's the Game Bro coming back to you, and boy, do we have a special fuck for you today. It's Hyper Duel on the Sega Saturn. When people think of Technosoft, they think of the Thunder Force series, but maybe its best work never left the Far East. The Technosoft library includes some heavy hitters outside of the Thunder Force series, with the likes of Blastwind and today's audition, Hyper Duel. Hyper Duel is trying to make her way through med school, but didn't qualify for financial aid. Her dad left when she was 3, and her mom's addicted to ketamine and collected 9/11 commemorative coins, you know, those ones with the bald eagle crying on it over the Twin Towers. Shit, that look cool on a pocket knife. Turning tables at the Nazareth Diner and faking Vax cards ain't gonna cut it, so she's come to the Game Bros casting couch as more of a futon from unclaimed freight for some extra cash flow. We all have our moments, just check out my Snatch Facts. Shit's got a fucking salvage title. Developed and published by Technosoft, Hyper Duel is a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up released only in Japan, first on arcades on Tech 442A hardware in '93, and was ported perfectly to the Sega Saturn November 22nd, 1996. Two-player co-op is an option, and with Hyper Duel's party trick is a must to try with a friend. And dude, there's nothing like tagging a chick with your bro, too, especially when she's his. But what makes Hyper Duel the speedball to Thunder Force's 8-ball is the ability to switch between the fighter and the mech armor, but as you see in the footage, I'm more of a nose beers guy anyway. But now that we've established that I always sink the 8-ball on the break, let's queue up for the fucking plot. Pretty straightforward here. Her dad's like, you seem like a nice guy, but I just don't trust you yet. You're all like, trust me, buddy, I'm fucking your daughters. But really, an alien race threatens humanity like all other relationships, and a responding Earth is all like, check out these Buster Gears. And you take control and the game unfolds over 8 stages. The Buster Gears look fucking sick in either form, and unlike any shooter that I've played that utilizes this mechanic, Hyper Duel switch between the ship and mech are seamless and features some of the most user-friendly controls. Typical shooter fashion, you can pick from 3 different ships or characters, the balanced one, the really fast one, and the fat kid from Heavyweights that hides the salami in the bedpost.
Oh look! A deli meat!
Holding the A button shoots the main weapon of your ship, holding the B button changes to the armor and fires its main weapon that can be moved up and down at 45-degree angles. Hold both buttons down and the special attack fires like blocking smaller enemy fire and litters the screen like when I throw all my trash out the window on College Hill. Collecting P icons power up your main shot, while acquiring T or G items give you tracer or gunner options to help you out when them 2 or 3s are thirsty. Defeating large enemies gives you the B icon, not the plan B, but gives you a few seconds to go raw, finish inside, and live the fight another day. Visually, Hyper Duel is like an 8.5 you'd stare at all day bent over in your fridge with no panties on, but would rather it be someone else besides your mom's sister's daughter. The new Saturn mode improves upon the arcade mode with a better aesthetic and some minor changes to the gameplay, making it feel like such an update. Of all the games that utilize this mechanic that I've played so far, such as Crisis Force, which I've reviewed before, go check that out. But seriously, Hyper Duel is like one of my new favorite games. Everything is so well detailed and with no slowdown, like fucking in a hot tub in the Poconos, but it's over as quick as the playthrough. Another feature of Hyper Duel is a variation of the ranking system like Battle Garega incorporates. The better you do, the more power-ups you get, rank goes up, and enemy intensity increases. It's kind of like when you start seeing a new chick and you actually give a shit about her. You buy her all kinds of shit, take her out to nice dinners and clean her house, but put one foot wrong and it's get fucked. Then there's the bro approach. Do the minimum, string her along, throw her a bone every now and then to make the fucking easier. Speaking of easy, the smaller enemies are a complete pushover, especially when you got your auxiliary drones to handle the dirty work getting to the stage enders. In the Saturn version, the bosses appear more 3D than the original, and certain bosses, namely that stage 6 fucker, can be harder than the game ender, but fucking a friend to get to the hot chick usually is more of a challenge anyway. Some of the enemies from Hyper Duel appeared in Thunder Force 4 or Lightning Force over here, insinuating that they're from the Oran Empire, like in my review of Thunder Force 6. Go watch it. As soon as the first of 8 stages is snorted through a Lunchable straw, you know Hyper Duel is more of a ham and cheese between 2 crackers, as the level variety is the Capri Sun to wash it down after. Switching between Earth and space is what the Game Bro is all about when it comes to level design, so Technosoft earns the 10 on that front, but stage 7 is so where it's at before leading into the final battle. As I said earlier, playthrough is really quick, coming in at a stable relationship fuck 21 minutes for that 1 CC action, and because there's no need for plan B with this IUD, you explode like a 4L60 on a 2-3 shift. As I said earlier, the difficulty depends on your approach and can be as easy as a single mom on Christmas or as brutal as an Ohio freight train. One of, if not the main lures of Hyper Duel is the soundtrack, and fuck, it really ties the room together. The Saturn version was revised from the arcade and is a fucking banger, pissing all over your rug with kick-ass synth rock sucking you in. Composed by Technosoft legend Hayakutaro Tsukumo, the updated Hyper Duel score would go on to be some of his best work, as he was the developer's primary composer who has been releasing material along with new shit under the Factory Noise and AG label. If that wasn't enough to make the replay value head in the clouds high, everything about Hyper Duel, from the score to 3 playable ships and addictive gameplay, pushed us over the top, and since my first time trying it out, have gone full honeymoon phase, literally fucking it every chance I get. It's an even better pickup and play, as in just 10 minutes you're already halfway through the game and can probably keep saying hold on enough times to finish without getting blue-balled later that night for ignoring her. In ways of the collection, this is top tier stuff, not just for me, but anyone in the know about shooters or rare Saturn shit. I was fortunate enough to get a good deal on this, but the average pricing online is up to a disgusting $700. Let that sink in. $700 for a Saturn shooter, making Silvergun look like a copy of Combat. It's one of those games that when I started out seemed unachievable, but now it's sitting in a pile between Sapphire and Arrow Fighters on top of a Super Graphics. It's come a long way since Galaga rekindled my love for a good shooter in the retro scene, but I wouldn't trade any of it or the friends, experiences, and journeys that have resulted from it. You can't put a price on passion or desire, and Hyperduel is a byproduct of those emotions, or something entirely unknown placed right in front of you at the right time. Either way, spontaneous decisions leave you with stories to last a lifetime.
That rug really tied the room together, did it not?
Fucking A.
This guy peed on it.
Oh shit, fucking ready for it. It's just a normal night out. You're out at the hotel bar down the street, cracking open a sold one with the bros as you see the guest room next door start to fill up. The lights are low, so you sneak your ass in to party it up. Because you're fucking awesome, you're already chatting up the bride, who's a bit on the young side, but after a few minutes of that sweet talk, you take her back to your place and raw dog the shit out of her all night until you black out on the couch. You come to the next morning, she's already gone, and just like Hyperduel, you wonder how you managed to score that kind of ass, but after finding out that was a prom, not a wedding, you question your morals as much as the high five you give yourself for being a fucking legend. Playing Hyperduel gives you that rush of overachievement, the satisfaction of self-validation, and the silencing of insecurities that you still appeal to a younger audience. Plus, Rob Lowe got away with it, so why can't I? Again. Anyway, guys, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that fucking bell button for them notifications. Probably should stop comparing shooters and women, but, you know, I'm the game bro. We try them all till we try them all. Have a good night, everybody.